You may have noticed a lot of seaweed along our normally pristine beaches. It's a natural occurrence, but removing it, well, it's harder than you might think. SNN local news reporter Amber Stidham has more.
It's not the most attractive thing at the beach, but it's certainly a part of the Gulf Coast this time of the year. After Tropical Storm Debbie, the county has received more complaints about the seaweed along the shoreline. And believe it or not, disposing of the seaweed takes a lot more calculation than you might think.
The policy is that if there's more than 5 yards of material in a 2-mile continuous stretch, then we can use public resources to pick up the seaweed. So it's an amount over a distance process that will trigger the use of funds to initiate a cleanup.
The money used to dispose of the seaweed comes from the county's tourism development tax. Officials add that the condition of the beach also plays a role in how quickly it can be cleaned. Siesta Key's flat surface makes it easier to run the machines, while the slopes on beaches like Venice and Turtle make it a lot more difficult.
When I first got here, it was about a couple of days before the Storm Debbie. I came down here, the beach was beautiful, but I had too much to do, so I didn't really partake. Then I came back during Debbie and after Debbie, and the seaweed is, increased tremendously.
But even clearing off the seaweed has its troubles. The line formed by the seaweed coming up turns into a buffet table for birds and other wildlife that rely on the beach for their livelihood. So although the beachgoers don't enjoy having to dodge the seaweed, having it on the beach actually has its benefits.
As the seaweed comes ashore and gets rolled into the sand, it gets sanded in, it also helps add and replace the beach, some of the beach erosion that we lost through Tropical Storm Debbie. It helps rebuild the beach. So there's a lot of benefits to seaweed.
This seaweed actually does no harm other than the occasional foul odor. If you have any questions or concerns about the seaweed and the county, go to the county website at scgov.net. Reporting on Venice Beach, I'm Amber Stidham for SNN Local News.